Praise the Lord. Why did Jesus quote, I desire mercy than sacrifice twice? Jesus quoted Hosea chapter 6 verse 6, I desire mercy, not sacrifice twice, when he is teaching about God's heart and the meaning of true worship. Hosea was a prophet in Israel during a time when the people kept offering sacrifice at the temple, but their hearts were far from God. God, through Hosea, rebuked them in Hosea chapter 6 verse 6, for I desire mercy, not sacrifice, an acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offering. God does not reject sacrifice itself because he commanded it in the law, but when ritual replaces love, justice and faithfulness, worship become empty. In the first incident, once Jesus was eating with the tax collectors and sinners, Pharisees criticized him for associating with such people. Jesus responded in Matthew chapter 9 verse 13 as, go and learn what this means. I desire mercy, not sacrifice, for I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. The Pharisees thought righteousness meant keeping rituals and separating from sinners. They despised sinners instead of showing mercy. Jesus points back to Hosea, showing that God values mercy towards people more than ritual correctness. So instead of excluding sinners, Jesus showed mercy by eating with them and offering forgiveness. In the second incident, once Jesus' disciples plucked grain on the Sabbath because they were hungry, Pharisees accused them for breaking the law. Jesus responded in Matthew chapter 12 verse 7 as, if you have known what these words mean, I desire mercy, not sacrifice, you would not have condemned the innocent. The disciples were here described as innocent. The disciples plucked grain. This was not stealing because in Deuteronomy 23:25 allowed it. The Pharisees' problem was that it was done on Sabbath. Their oral law, that is Mishnah, listed 39 kinds of works forbidden on Sabbath, including reaping and collecting. So in their eyes, plucking and eating the grain were considered as work. They elevated ritual sacrifice and rules above compassion. Jesus defended his disciples and said that meeting human need is more important than strict rule keeping. Jesus quoted Hosea chapter 6 verse 6 in two different conflicts to reveal the same truth, that God values compassion, love and justice above ritual or outward religion. So worship without love is meaningless. Moreover, singing, prayer and fasting loses value if we neglect mercy towards others.